What up, Division 2 players? This is Tips and Tricks for Division 2, and today I'm bringing you a pretty cool, explosive, high weapon damage, high base weapon damage build for the Pyromaniac, and the Merciless being holstered gives me 100% explosive damage. And check this out. Alright guys, so we've got a base damage of 25.6k, and of course the Pyromaniac has perfectly ignited, deal 40% weapon damage to burning enemies. After 2 kills, applies burning to the next enemy you hit. Of course, rate of fire in its place of and Merciless, we've got, of course, we're here for this, guys. We're here for just this. While holstered, landing a shot has a 5% chance to deal 100% damage as explosive damage. And of course this works too. Guerrilla warfare, that talent, pulling the trigger fires primer rounds that stay embedded in the enemy, releasing the trigger fires that detonate rounds that detonate all primers on the enemy it hits. So you're pretty much putting little grenades in the dude and then shooting him again and sparking him and then blowing him up. Each primer detonated gains 100% damage per primer detonated. Only one enemy can have primers, and at most 5 primers can be embedded. Holy shit, so you can put 5 grenades in a dude and shoot him again with those things to explode on him. That's what the Merciless is all about. It's pretty crazy. But we're not there for this. We're there for the Pyromaniac and all the super duper talents I put on this gun. So let's do the barbaric weapon damage first. How high I got it and how I got it there. So this ace mask, I'm not doing a meta build. I don't do meta build, guys. So ain't nothing wrong with that, but not for me. So this here is only for the offensive mod. I got a 6% assault rifle mod there. I got a 5.11. If you find one just like this, it's a god roll. If you find it unbreakable like this, it's a god roll, guys. It's awesome. Unbreakable, you're gonna need 2 blues and a red instead of that 2 reds and a blue. But Vigilance is pretty awesome on this. But here we go. So the barbaric numbers here are the 2 weapon mods here. I got a 6% and I got a 5.5. And then Gilligard holster is going to give me another 2 weapon mods. I can put in there. I got a 6 and a 6. And then I have the backpack here. It's giving me another 10% on top. Okay, weapon damage. Oh, I forgot. The 5.11 is giving me a 14.5 weapon damage. I modded out over that spot there. And so I have another weapon mod here. It's a 6.5, and of course we've got a 10% on the glove up top. Feminist group is going to give you always a 10% automatically on the glove, and if you put a assault rifle in its spot, so I have a total of 23% primary weapon damage. All right, and then the knee pads, I've got a good 6 assault rifle mod there. And of course we're gonna go to the craziest numbers now. You're gonna not believe this, but when you see the field test and you see all the toys and talents proc, you're gonna know why this hits so freaking hard. This is all about weapon damage, guys. I'm not gonna do any real skills or anything like that. I'm not about that. All right, so here we go, guys. So 40% weapon damage to burning enemies. I have the Merciless procced to give me explosive damage, and of course it'll give a burning enemy that type of damage. And the status effect here is pretty much here with the 15% damage gloves, and then my spark will give me another 15% damage. It lasts longer than that for sure. So Vigilance is gonna give me another 25% weapon damage. Wow. And then Composure is gonna give me a total weapon damage, 10% total. That's crazy. All right, holy crap. And I've got 175% weapon damage from the Merciless and from the Demolitionist. If you do the Demolitionist, you will proc that 30% extra explosive damage. Holy shit, sorry, it wasn't weapon damage, it's explosive damage. Let's get that right. So okay, we've got 40% here, we've got 15 here, we've got 15 here, we've got 25% here, we've got 10% here. So that is 105% weapon damage, okay? When all the toys proc, and they do proc, okay? On top of a 25.6k. So 25.6k plus 105% weapon damage will give you 52.46 damage on top overall, total. Imaginary numbers that all the talents proc all at the same time, it's going to give you that number. So 25.6k damage is a good base damage when the server's treating you like shit. But again, when the server's treating you right, you're going to hit with this Pyromaniac, with this build, is a 52.4 damage. Yo, try it for yourself, guys. I'm just putting this out there for fun. I ain't trying to make the best build in the world, but it works for me. I do a lot of damage. I do pretty much most of my missions by myself sometimes. Heroic, don't care. It just takes too long, and I'll do more likely control points. But yo, man, work on this build, man. If you like it a lot, hit me up with a like, subscribe. But this build is for fun, guys, and this damage is insane. Alright, I'm going to show you the field tests. I'm going to cut this short. One love, guys. You know who you are. Peace, and I'm out.
Reinforcements en route. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Alright, folks, the Pyromaniac, 25.6k damage. We're perfectly united with another 40% weapon damage. Let's check the stats for this son of a gun. And we've got not much for 30% of critical hit damage, but 55% headshot damage will help a lot. I haven't checked any of the stats here. So I've got approximately 104.5 assault rifle damage. So at 34.5% all weapons damage bonus, and then the 70% assault rifle damage bonus is 104.5. Wow. All right, and we have 66% damage elites. That we're not there for this. We're there for this. It's an explosive build. 75% explosive damage plus the merciless. That's 175 explosive damage. Alrighty now. Woo.